There comes a moment when you look in the mirror and realize you've been drifting, not building. The ancient Stoic Seneca warned that we act like mortals in all that we fear, but like immortals in all that we desire. We micromanage minor anxieties while macro-procrastinating on the things that could transform our existence. Time isn't stolen. It is willingly surrendered hour by hour, choice by choice. Most people don't live. They exist in a perpetual state of preparation, always getting ready to get ready. But tomorrow is the most dangerous word in any language because it promises everything while delivering nothing. If you feel a silent, righteous anger inside that, you are meant for more. It is time to stop negotiating with your potential. The first step is simple, but brutal. Stop negotiating with your laziness. You must end the exhausting internal bargaining between the person you are and the person you could become. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the ancient world, had to tell himself at dawn, "I am rising to the work of a human being." He understood that the battle for your life is won or lost in those moments when your discipline meets your desire for ease. Laziness is a mental habit that strengthens every time you indulge it, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional laziness. Discipline is a muscle that grows every time you choose effort over ease. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Many people are stuck not because they lack resources, but because they lack crystal clear clarity. They react to what is urgent rather than pursuing what is important. You cannot outsource the design of your life to chance. True clarity requires you to define your non-negotiables, the morning routines, the physical standards, and the financial disciplines you refuse to compromise on. Precision is the foundation of power. Once you have a destination, anything that doesn't align with it is naturally eliminated. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is a myth that keeps millions trapped in cycles of waiting. Success is powered by systematically created momentum. The Stoics believed behavior should drive feeling, not the other way around. You don't wait to feel disciplined before acting. You act until discipline becomes your automatic mode. Implement daily minimums, the smallest version of a task you can do even on your worst days in minutes of movement. 1 page of reading. Small actions generate compound effects and psychological momentum. Your environment literally shapes who you become. Epictetus warned, avoid fraternizing with negative people, for they increase the likelihood of you sinking to their level. You need builders, not dreamers. Builders talk less about what they're going to do and spend more time actually doing it. If your current circle normalizes mediocrity, remember, temporary solitude is infinitely better than permanent mediocrity. Start building with such excellence that other builders naturally want to connect with you. Most modern consumption is a form of emotional escape, a way to avoid the discomfort of growth. Every hour spent in mindless scrolling is an hour stolen from your future self. If you redirected just 1 hour a day from consumption to evolutionary learning, you would invest over 350 hours a year in your own development. You become what you give your attention to. Shift from being a victim of circumstance to being the architect of your own evolution. Greatness is built in the unglamorous, repetitive periods of work. In a culture addicted to stimulation, boredom is your test. It asks, is your commitment deeper than your need for entertainment? Mastery requires deliberate practice, staying engaged when things feel routine. When you develop the ability to work without needing excitement, you become psychologically unstoppable. You will build when building feels slow, and you will learn when learning requires effort. Treat your mission as if failure is not an option, because regret is worse. Failure is educational and temporary, but regret is permanent and purely destructive. The Stoics never begged for an easy life. They demanded strength from themselves. Your future does not need more promises. It needs your action. Stop bargaining with weakness. Look life in the eyes and declare, I am here to build, not to waste. Claim your growth. Type I build my life now in the comments. Subscribe to stay on the path. Begin today. I begin today.